G'day folks, welcome to another little nightly update in the workshop. Unfortunately that last video I put up didn't work. It's not my fault. I just played the video file back and it went fine. YouTube completely screwed that one up. So I'm just going to try and re-upload it when I get time. I'll put this video up first. Just searching around the web trying to find one of these for the Volta Centrivac. My dad wants a dust extractor for building sites and things, so I'm just going to give it to him and he can mount it on a trolley or something like that. These are good because they're tangential discharge. They don't put dust and shit through the motor like the regular vacuum cleaners do, and they don't. But regular vacuums don't last long when you're doing plaster dust. So that's the model or the name. Lamb is obviously the manufacturer. All the websites I find either want ridiculous amounts of money for any kind of part, like bigwarehousespares.com.au or whatever it is. They wanted almost $300 for a plastic dishwasher control knob. Something like this, I can't imagine what they'd want. Probably over $1,000. But ideally, and I've been told this, you can get them for under $100. So if anyone in Melbourne area knows where to get them, or even buy them online, I'll do it. If I can get one online for under $100, it's a hell of a bloody dust extractor. Apart from that, not a lot else happening. Just got in from work. We've got a mini heat wave now instead of a bloody cold streak last week when it poured with rain. Even got hail and snow up in the Alps in the middle of summertime. But yeah, as you can see, I've got another toy. This one has a problem where I took it for a ride and the dynamo magneto generator thing in there completely burnt out. I can smell it from here. It smells like one of my bad motor burnout videos again. So it's fried. The ignition trigger, the ignition trigger should be by coil, so I don't see how the engine wouldn't run again, but it was making a horrible mess. And I can see where a battery or something has tried to escape from the battery box by burning a hole in it. So that's probably what happened. Shorted positive to ground, and then the generator just overloaded and just kept running and running and running and burned everything up. So the engine's probably alright, but I'm going to do something different and put a 600 watt DC motor on it. Delete that, take the engine off, stack 2 batteries in here, DC motor, straight chain drive. Should prove interesting. I mean, this has, it's just a pivot there. The chain drive's 1-to-1 off there to there, but I can change that anyway. I've got some little sprockets and things, and that chain's alright. That one there's loose as, the other one's loose as hell. But this is flood damage anyway, so God knows what happened to it. You can see the silt lines on the mud guards where the water level's slowly gone down. This happened 12 months, same time last year when Victoria was getting a hell of a lot of rain. Brisbane, I think, was still underwater. Don't ask about the training wheels. Apparently the kid who was riding it was only yay high, he couldn't even touch the ground. But you can change the throttle and throttle stop on these so that a kid can ride it, and even if he wrings its neck, it's only going to do just past running pace. So they're really good for training kids up on bikes. But yeah, they'll be the first to go. I don't need no damn training wheels, even though they're handy to keep it from falling over. I might leave them on it while I work on it, but yeah. And all that crap we don't need. Just lighten it right up. I've got the fairings and everything for it somewhere. Actually, no, they're still at the my mate's place. But yeah, I'll just thin all this stuff out. Basic controls. The headlamp's gone, so that's irrelevant. Yeah. Just thin it right out, lighten it up, get rid of all the engine and the old battery box, and just go from there. It'll be a rainy day project or a hot, stinking hot summer day project, whatever I do. It's going to be hot this week anyway. So yeah, that's where we're at. Still got things to mess around with. I gave the MIG welder a clean up and a test. I just need a new gun for it. That works quite well. There were a few little niggly problems, loose connections, other bits of shit, but that's easy enough. The main thing is the actual gun itself. The nozzles or the tip's all damaged, and I don't have the rest of it. So we'll fix that one up later. Worst thing is I need a bottle of gas for it, and the rental on gas cylinders is poison. That's why I haven't got a MIG already. It just costs too much for gas bottles. Same with oxyacetylene, that is really expensive. So if anything, I'll get little disposable cylinders and use it for specialised jobs. Anywho, that's all for tonight, and thanks for